Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich. And today we've got the league game against Dusseldorf, who got promoted earlier on this season, and Bilbao in the Champions League, the off-the-woodwork derby. And that one there will be the game to see who goes top of the group and who qualifies first for the next stage of the Champions League. Since we last met, we've won 4, drawn 1 and lost 2. We beat Hoffenheim 3-0 at home. Hudson-Odoi, Edimario and Tammy Abraham scoring the goals with a good 3-0 win. But then follow that up with 2 defeats. You can't win them all in football. And a 2-1 loss to Bayern in the German Cup second round. It was a tough draw to get in the second round. We were 1-1 with 20 minutes to go. And Erling Haaland stepped up and scored the winning goal for Bayern. So we're out of that competition this season. A bit disappointed, actually, to go out in the second round. So fortunate for us. We then follow that up, a little bit of hangover going into the game against Stuttgart. And they well and truly capitalised on that. 2-0 winners against us. Afalobi and Galan scoring the 2 goals to make it 2-0 to Stuttgart. And yeah, not good. We then came back into Champions League territory, and we beat Young Boys 4-0. Another 4-0 win against Young Boys from Switzerland. Harvey, Fran, Hudson-Odoi and Cherney all scoring the goals to pretty much seal it for us to qualify. Then 2 good wins in the league. First one against Augsburg, 3-0. Gomez, Edimario and Cherney scoring the goals there, and lots of players playing very, very well. Hoover on an 8.3, Edimario on an 8.4, Gomez on an 8.3. Vaclav Cherney on a 7.4, but a 3-0 win away at Augsburg. We then came back to Munich and another 2-0 win. Lots of clean sheets in this little run here, which is good. Hudson-Odoi and Gomez with the winning goals after 21 minutes. They had Matt Smith sent off in the 67th minute, and after that it was pretty much plain sailing. We then had a scare in the Champions League against Inter. Stefan de Vrij put them 1-0 up after 16 minutes, and we knocked on the door. We battered them for the remaining minutes in the game, and they held out until the 93rd minute, where Hans Frangen came good and scored in the final few minutes. You can see here the lots of 6.4s, 6.5s, 6.6s in that game. 2 big injuries in that game as well. Weston McKennie and Callum Hudson-Odoi with injuries, which are going to keep them out for 2 to 6 weeks. Over the course of the games. As you can see, that's probably going to put them out until the Christmas break, and we'll see them again early on next year. This is how the competitions look. As you can see, we're 6 points clear in the league. Leverkusen 6 points behind us. Borussia Dortmund 10 points behind us, and then Leipzig a further 12 points behind us after 12 games played. As I said, this game against Bilbao, we'll see if we qualify first or second in the group. But we've got a game against Dusseldorf first, and this is going to be the team that plays them. Raddy in goal, Hoover, Clayton, Velasquez and DeMarco on the back line, Quintana and Edimario in the middle, Frangen on the right, Bunk on the left, Gomez in behind Fran. As you can see here, a bit of an injury crisis going on in Munich. Hudson-Odoi's out, and as I said, he's out for 3 weeks. McKennie's out for 2 weeks. Muller, he's out for only 8 days, but he's been out for about 4 weeks as well. Harvey's coming back slowly, back in 5 days, as is Vaclav Cherney back in 10 days. And Abula's just come back to full fitness as well. He's been out for about 4 weeks. So we've been struggling for attacking players going forward. On the bench, we've got Diakabi, Strangle, Lenz, Rios, Mbula, Aligaya, and Abraham. Who's Aligaya? It's this man here, Daniel Aligaya, a 17-year-old left winger, can play on the right-hand side as well. Great physicals on the lad, 17 acceleration, 17 agility, 17 pace. Good crossing at 13, good passing, good technique, good work rate, good decision-making, determination and flair as well. And he's only 17, so he's going to get better and better and better. And he's on the bench for us today. Let's get into this first game against Dusseldorf, hoping for 3 more points. 25 minutes gone. DeMarco throws the ball into Gomez down that left-hand side, back to DeMarco, into Edimario, and he does have a ball switched to this right-hand side, but tries to go left. Quintana does go left this time. DeMarco whipping that ball into the back post. No one there, and they get it as far as Gomez. Gomez goes for goal. Whipped effort into that far corner. Not to be. Still 0-0. Hoover, about 6 minutes to go in the first half, into Frangen, into Gomez, quick pass. Gomez running at the defence, and he goes for another shot, and it's fired wide. Gomez not got his shooting boots on today. Hoover again, carbon copy of the last highlight. Gomez gets the ball into the back post. Bunk's there. Bunk scores. Yannick Bunk's 6th goal of the season. Been a very, very good player since coming through the youth academy. Yannick Bunk, 6th goal for the season. Angel Gomez this time not going for a shot, going for a cross into that back post. Yannick Bunk just running off the back of his marker, heads the ball into the back of the net. Just before half-time, 1-0 to Munich. Hoover with a free kick just after half-time, goes for goal, and Julic just about keeps that out right on the line, and he goes long. Quintana's going to bring this down and play from out the back. DeMarco back out to Raddy. He's got Hoover on that right-hand side, or Frangen down the line. Frangen flicks it on to Kinosobi, trying to find Fran up top. Zimmer now on this right back position. Back to Kinosobi, back to Julic, and he goes long again. Hoover's going to knock that down, but doesn't find a blue shirt. Dusseldorf on the attack, over to this right-hand side. Lovren over the top to Cameron, goes for goal, and Kenin Cameron puts them back in this game just after half-time, and it's 1 apiece. I thought it was going to be an opportunity for us, but actually Dusseldorf come forward. Cameron over to Lovren. It's a really elongated 1-2, and Cameron just puts that pass ready like he's not even there. Munich 1, Dusseldorf 1. Python brings that ball down, and he's being pressed by Husuni, and he's been brought to the referee's attention. He's already been booked. I think he's going to be booked again, and they're going to go down to 10 men with about 20 minutes left on the clock. And he is, second yellow card. Husuni gets sent off by a tackle on Clayton. And Bula, come on, that right-hand side for Frangen. Eddie Mario now back to Hoover. Hoover's going to come forward, finds Gomez in that little pocket of space, and Eddie Mario, 2 people on this left-hand side. He finds Bunk. He's got DeMarco on the overlap. He finds him. DeMarco, Bunk. Back to DeMarco. Lovely football into Tammy Abraham, just over him. Lenz out to Eddie Mario. Can he dictate the tempo? Lenz and Eddie Mario deciding to keep the ball between them, and Bula into Eddie Mario again. DeMarco on this left hand side, can he get the ball into the back post? He gets tackled. They're going to consult VAR and see if it's a corner, see if it's a free kick or a penalty, and it's going to be a penalty after review. DeMarco will step up. Can he put us 2-1 up with about 18 minutes to go? DeMarco one-on-one with Juric, and he puts it in to the keeper's left hand side. And it's 2-1 to Munich. Federico DeMarco's 3rd goal of the season. Zimmer, last action of the game. It's a poor free kick, and the referee is going to blow. And there it is. Munich 2, Dusseldorf 1. They scared us at the start of the second half with Kenan Cameron goal on the 47th minute. But going down to 10 men, I think, pretty much killed them off. And Federico DeMarco scoring the winning goal for us. Going into the dressing room, very pleased with that win. I will see you when we get to Bilbao. Second game of the episode, and it's the Off the Woodwork derby against Bilbao. This is the team that's going to go up against them. We've got Raddy in goal. Hoover, Clayton, Velasquez and DeMarco keep their places in the back line. Lenz comes in for Quintana alongside Eddie Mario. Bunk on the left. Gomez in behind Tammy Abraham, and Fran drops to the bench. And Bula comes in for game time, and Frangen drops to the bench. They're nearly back to full fitness. Hudson-Odoi, the only long-term one left now, 2 weeks for him, but we're closing in on getting the team back to full strength. Let's go against Bilbao to see who qualifies number 1 in the group for the Champions League. DeMarco throws the ball into the 10th minute. Edemario gets the ball down. Bunk got to switch out to Hoover, and he finds him down the line. Bunk into Edemario on the edge, goes for goal, and Edemario scores. 4th goal of the season for him. Bunk went for a shot. It cannoned right the way back to Edemario, and he just took his time, composed himself, and scored the goal. Hoover on this right-hand side. Bunk then trying to hit it first time. Good block by the Bilbao man, but Edemario just takes his time, puts it into that far corner. 1-0 Munich. As he's just through to half-time in the derby against Bilbao. Inter and Young Boys are drawing as well. Inter been really poor in this group stage. Dominic Lenz has picked up a little bit of a knock, so I'm going to bring Quintana on for him. I'm just going to say things are going well, but you are capable of even better, and then passionately say you weren't that bad, but I believe you can still improve. Go out there in the second half and show me that improvement. Mario with us in swinging free kick, trying to find a Bula at the back post, and Hoover just about wants to get there. Out to Edemario again. He comes inside into Velasquez. Back to Edemario. He's got Bunk down the line. He cuts inside, but has to go back out to Quintana. Real good press from Bilbao. 3 or 4 men round him. Bunk driving inside into Tammy Abraham. And Mbula's there, and Mbula scores. So he comes in today for a little bit of game time after a long layout, and he scores. 4th goal of the season for him. Tammy Abraham does really well here in just holding up the ball. In a second, we'll see it. Bunk gets the ball through to Tammy, just holds that ball up, finds Mbula, left-footed strike. Romero did get a hand to it, pushed it into the net really more than anything. 2-0 Munich on the hour mark. Couple of changes to be made, but a big one. Daniel Aiega is going to get his first team debut in this match. We're 2-0 up. We're already through to the next round. Anyways, it doesn't really matter anything if they do come back and draw this game. But yeah, gets his first first appearance for Munich. And there we have it. Full time whistle's gone. Munich 2, Bilbao 0. That goal for Jordi Mbula on the hour mark. It just killed the game off. And we qualify for the next round of the Champions League in top spot, which is awesome. And we'll bring you the draw for the next round at the start of Monday's episode. That's right, at the start of Monday's episode, we'll give you the draw for the first knockout round of the Champions League, and we'll also bring you Bayern away. So we go to the Allianz Arena and see if we can get a little bit of redemption for that cup exit. And we play Hamburg at home at our place, and hopefully we can strengthen our position in the league. This is how the league looks. We are now 9 points clear of Bayer Leverkusen because they keep... they're really inconsistent. They just thumped Porto in the Champions League 7-1, but they lost to Hertha Berlin 1-0 on the same game day as we beat Dusseldorf. So, yeah, it's getting very crowded in behind us. All we need to do is just keep our foot on the gas and keep chugging along with these, with picking up points, whether they're 3 points or 1 point. I don't really mind. But that's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss any more content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until next time, we play Monday, Bayern Munich, Hamburg, and the Champions League draw. I'll see you soon.